Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my February perfume tray, and I'm going to go through what I had on my tray for the month of January and tell you a little bit about how I enjoyed wearing each one. And I have 10 new fragrances that I'm going to add to my tray, and I'll talk about those as well. So I'm going to get started with the perfume I have right in the front here. This is from Chloe, and this is Vanilla Planifolia. And this is a really beautiful kind of green, fresh vanilla fragrance that is very soft, very comforting, and something that I like to wear all year long. It's not like a really heavy gourmand vanilla. It's a really light, fresh, beautiful vanilla, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Next up, I have a very new fragrance to my collection. This is from Tom Ford. This is Vanilla Sex, and this is a beautiful almondy vanilla fragrance that I really enjoyed wearing this month. It's very warm, very comforting, but I will say the scent is somewhat fleeting. It does not have great lasting power. However, I really do enjoy it, and I loved combining it with the next scent that I'm going to talk about. Next up from Tom Ford, I have Tobacco Vanille. This is the fragrance that I really enjoyed wearing layered with Vanilla Sex, and combined the two of them are absolutely beautiful together. This is a tobacco vanilla fragrance that has quite a bit of lasting power for me, and I find that when I wear the two of them together, they are absolutely stunning, and I got a lot of compliments, so really enjoy this fragrance. Next up from Dior is the fragrance I'm actually wearing right now. This is Dior Addict. This is another kind of green, woody vanilla fragrance that I love wearing, going out in the evenings as well as for kind of special occasions. But today I'm just wearing it because I found it somewhat comforting, and it's something that I enjoy wearing even when working from home, when I want to feel kind of put together and confident. So really enjoy this fragrance. Next up, I have both fragrances from Letta Fragrance. I've got 22 Orris as well as 18 Vanilla Nera. These are two fragrances that I love wearing paired together as well as on their own. I definitely think that 22 Orris is more of a daytime scent for me, whereas Vanilla Nera is more of an evening scent, but I really love them both paired together. I find the kind of warm, cozy vanilla paired with like a beautiful kind of fresh and more powdery fragrance kind of works perfectly together, and I loved wearing these this month. Next up from Chanel, I have Jersey, which is from the Les Exclusif line. This is a really beautiful lavender and vanilla fragrance that is really soft, powdery, comforting, and I absolutely adore this fragrance. And then there's Baby Cat, which is right now my favorite vanilla fragrance. This is a beautiful, deep, dark, delicious vanilla that I love wearing in the evenings as well as just staying home. It's a very sort of comforting, warm scent that I just absolutely love. And finally, I have the two fragrances in my collection from Billie Eilish. I've got Eilish number 1 and Eilish number 2. I love pairing these together. Number 1 is a beautiful green vanilla. Number 2 is a beautiful woody fragrance. And I would say I love wearing them paired, but I definitely enjoy wearing number 1 the most. And this is something I like to wear on its own as well. Whereas number 2, I like it paired with number 1, but I don't really love it on its own. It is a woody fragrance. I love woody fragrances, but I find that it falls a little flat without kind of layering it with something else. So love these two. For right now, I'm keeping them both in my collection, but I definitely prefer number 1 to number 2. And now switching to the fragrances that I will be focusing on for the month of February. Since February is the month of Valentine's Day, I am already thinking about wanting some more kind of romantic, I guess you would say, fragrances to wear for the month of February. So that was definitely a theme when I chose the 10 fragrances I have to share. So the first fragrance I have here is from Mizensir. This is For Your Love, and this is a really beautiful, warm, soft, cozy fragrance that has love in the name, so I had to include it for this month. And it's one that I got not too long ago, so I'm still sort of testing it out a little bit, and I think it's the perfect time of the year to be wearing this right now. So For Your Love is the first fragrance I'm adding to my tray. The second fragrance I'm adding is from Van Cleef Arpels, and this is Bois d'Iris. This is a beautiful iris fragrance that has some woods, it has some vanilla. It's just absolutely soft, lovely, intoxicating, very kind of, I would say feminine, romantic, and something that I will definitely get a lot of use out of this month. Next up from Chanel, I have Chanel No. 5 Eau Premiere. This is probably my favorite fragrance in my collection. This is a beautiful take on Chanel No. 5 that is a little bit more soft, very comforting, has a lot more of the vanilla amped up in this fragrance, and I just think it's absolutely stunning and very kind of soft, flirty, girly, and something I love to wear all year long, but definitely perfect for Valentine's. Next up from Christian Louboutin, I've got Loubirouge. This is a fragrance that I just recently added to my collection after absolutely falling in love with it, trying it at a fragrance counter in Saks. This is a really beautiful vanilla, iris and cardamom fragrance that I am just in love with right now and can't get enough of, so definitely wanted to get some use out of that this month. Next up from Tom Ford, I have Rose d'Amalfi. This is a really beautiful kind of powdery rose fragrance with a little bit of woods, and it's absolutely kind of soft, comforting, very girly, and something I really enjoy wearing all year round, but definitely kind of a romantic fragrance for the month of February. And I don't know about you, but when I think of Valentine's Day, the first thing that comes to mind are roses. And when I think of rose fragrances, there are two that definitely had to be included on this tray. That is Delina the Original and Delina Exclusif. Both of these fragrances feature a prominent rose note along with some vanilla and some really beautiful differences between the two. I would say Delina the Original is a lot fresher and definitely something that I will see myself wearing during the day, whereas Delina Exclusif features a lot less of the kind of fruity notes and a lot more, there's like an amped up oud note in this, as well as just more vanilla, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful for nighttime use. So yeah, definitely will be getting some wear out of both of those this month. And the other two fragrances that came to mind as soon as I was picking out things for Valentine's Day were my Baccarat Rouge fragrances. I have the Original as well as the Extrait. Love both of these. They are warm, cozy, kind of sponge sugar fragrances, very sweet, very delicate, very airy, and somewhat woody as well, and definitely kind of perfect for the month of February. And the final fragrance I'm adding to my tray is from Guerlain. This is Insolence. This is a really beautiful violet fragrance that is sweet, very feminine, very delicate, soft, cozy, comforting, all of the things that I want to feel during a romantic sort of Valentine's month. So definitely had to add that one to my tray. So those are all the fragrances I will be focusing on for the month of February and for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about, please leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you soon in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.